Hello and welcome to the Philippines. I have had been very busy and I've had some internet issues for about a week or so. So trying to catch up with some of these videos. Anyway, over here on Mactan Island, over on the eastern side where the beaches and resorts are, most of them. And we are headed up towards Mactan Newtown. Big multi-purpose development. Got residential condominiums, you've got commercial buildings, and they're going to build a shopping mall in there and a school, I guess. Anyway, I've done a number of videos of condominiums in there, and if you don't know, I've got over 900 videos up. I've got playlists. I've got, for instance, playlist of condos, subdivisions. And I started doing that back in 2015 when I first came here, and the real estate salesman in the mall would grab me and say, "Come and look at my condo right now." And I had a camera. I would take a video, put it up. There was a lot of interest in that sort of thing. And it was a sort of information I was looking for when I first come here, and I could not find it. So I kind of, I don't know, as I walk a lot and as I come upon different condominiums, I would go in and ask them if I could view some units, take some video, and 9 times out of 10 they would show me a unit, give me some pricing information. Anyway, here we are in 2021, halfway through 2021, and the economy has been locked down. Travel's pretty much been locked down for over a year across the world. Things have changed. There is a readjustment of prices in some real estate sectors. Rents, in many cases, have come down, residential as well as commercial properties. I have been offered a couple really, really good deals in the last few months, and for different types of reasons, I didn't bite on those just because of what I'm looking for, my requirements, my needs. But they are out there, and I was talking to a couple of foreigners a couple of weeks ago that both of them had. One was a Swede, and I think the other guy was from Germany, perhaps. And they both had a number of units, houses as well as condominiums that they were renting out. And they told me that they found that dropping the price about 20% was a sweet spot for them here in Cebu City, anyway. Up in Manila, I've heard some of the prices dropping 30 and 40%. So it just depends upon how motivated the owner is. And some people have cash, the units are paid for, there are no rush to rent them out at the lower rates. They might want to remodel them or just let them sit for different reasons. There are other people who are in financial straits, dire straits, and they want to generate some sort of cash flow. And so the trick is, if you're on a tight budget, is to find those. If you have money and you know what you want, then you're going to pay for the unit, the house, the subdivision, the condo that fits your needs, and that's the case with many of you. Prices, cost of living is one of the factors that you move to the Philippines or Thailand or Vietnam or any place, but it's not the only factor. There's the comfort level, certain things that you want, and if you find a place you're very comfortable with the area, and you're comfortable with the price that fits your budget, you're just going to grab it. Probably. For those who are looking for deals, they are out there. I get a number of people asking me for contacts of real estate agents. I've dealt with a number of real estate agents. I am not an agent. I'm not a broker. I'm not involved in the real estate business. I've got a camera. I take video. and I can refer you to a couple different real estate people if that is your desire. They often know. In fact, many of you have used JR at JRC Visa Consultancy in the past for your visa needs. He's also got a real estate company, and he's a evaluator, appraiser. Appraiser is the proper word. Appraiser also. And here we're coming up to just off to this kind of a bus terminal up here. There have been a lot of changes with transportation over the last 6 months, and this has turned into a bus terminal up here. Right next to those big buildings to the right, that is part of Mactan Newtown, and we're going to drive in and through there, get a little bit better view. I've taken a number of, if you do a search on YouTube of Mactan Newtown, a number of my videos will probably come up. Somebody told me a while ago that every time they do a search for a condominium in Cebu City area, my videos show up. So that is rather amazing how this journey has gone. Anyway, this is the entrance to Mactan Newtown. Right away it greets you with a little traffic circle. Off to the right there's a McDonald's. Off to the left, a little bit of a food court with a number of different restaurants, not sit-down restaurants, more fast food type, a lot of Filipino food. I was in the other day, about half of those were closed, and you've got quite a number of different residential units, condominium units in here. They still have a long ways to go. Mactan Newtown Beach, straight the road that went down there was closed off as we go through here. So I suspect there's another road around to get down to that beach area. Must be some building going on back in there. There are a couple. There's a nice Japanese restaurant down here. There's a food store in here. A couple of convenience stores, 7-Elevens, a couple fast food places. What else? Office space. One of the properties JR has listed is in Mactan Newtown in one of these condominium, and it was somebody that wants to go back to their home country as soon as possible, and they're willing to make a pretty nice negotiation on that unit. I believe it's 1 bedroom, but I'm not absolutely sure about that. The big question, when are we all going to be able to travel again? Except for a few countries, restrictions can change by the week, so you don't know. They promised to open up a country, then they change their mind. They open up a country for a little while, and they decide their cases are too high, and they start restricting travel again. So it is a risky time. I don't think anything's going to happen here in the Philippines for the next 3, 4, 5 months. Christmas is a huge economic time for the Philippines, and they have their economy has been devastated, and they really need to open up. Many businesses have closed permanently. So, there are many people, many scientists who will state that these lockdowns are doing a lot more damage than the other issue. So, got to be careful. The censors, the crazy censors, isn't that crazy? Supposedly we live in a free society, but the censors in the media are out to get you if you don't agree with everything that they say you should say. Just a strange world we're living at the present time. Straight ahead used to be how you would get into Mactan Mactan Beach, Mactan Newtown Beach. Now there's a road up here to the right. There's a sign that you can go down that way to get to the beach now. So there must be some construction going on back in there, and I know that is in the plans to develop that beach area and more building down in that area. Last time I was down to that beach, I think it cost on a weekend, I think it was 250 pesos for day use, which is about $5 US. Not bad. And it takes care of quite a few hours there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.